Big Mama Kendra, I'm home.
Oh, shit!
Hello and welcome to another video, YouTube. We're 28 pounds down! Okay, so anyways, we are on day 80 out of 90 of the transformation challenge. We have got 10 days left. Today is Wednesday, October 19th, and I'm gonna do another full day of eating / just day in the life type of vlog. So we got our morning steps in. We're currently at 5,359. I go for 10,000 steps a day if you didn't know it. Oh, also, what's up YouTube? Alyssa here. Thanks for coming back. I don't know, I guess some people probably don't know my name, so maybe I should get used to like introductions. Well, not some people. I guess nobody knows my name probably unless you're like my mom watching this. So anyways, this morning for breakfast, we had some blueberry French toast with a little bit of coconut whipped cream and sugar-free syrup on top. Yum. I'll put the calories and everything over here on the screen. And yeah, we're coming down to 10 days left of this challenge. I am 28 pounds down. This video is short and sweet. We are 10 days out and this is a full day of eating. I'll see you at lunch. As always, I had coffee this morning. You know, I do 1 cup with a little bit of sugar-free creamer. And then the next cup I have black with just stevia. I'll see you at lunch. Lunch today is pretty simple. Last night's dinner leftovers. I got basmati rice, some 93.7 ground beef with taco seasoning, and I'm gonna take those two. I'm also going to use some cauliflower rice. I'm gonna have the entire bag of this. If you eat this, make sure after you are done, you drain this because it ruins everything if you don't drain it. You gotta squeeze it in the bag. Careful because it's really hot, straight out the microwave. Get that water out, otherwise it ruins whatever you're eating. I got an avocado. I'll probably do about 1/4 of that. Hot sauces of choice are hot Valentina and sriracha. That's a Mateo's salsa, some light sour cream, and my bag of chopped cilantro. I like to get a bunch of herbs in my grocery hauls because they really elevate flavors in a dish. And then I come home and during my prep, I typically chop the bag of herbs up and then I package it in the fridge so that every time I go in the fridge, it is easily accessible. I do not have to chop cilantro every time I want to use it. So I got cilantro, scallions. I have a basil plant, but you know, I don't pre-chop my pretty little basil plant because she's a plant. Like, I'm not trying to kill her until I pick her apart to eat her. This is weird. And then I'm also going to have a diet Sprite. This bowl right here will be full in 3, 2, 1. I'm a goddamn magician! I feel like I could take over the world with those edits. Anyways, calories shall be over here somewhere on the screen. I'm gonna get into this. It's not anything fancy or special, but sometimes that's what you gotta do to keep on track, especially whenever you're super hungry, and that's what I am right now. So I'm gonna sit down and eat. So I just want to say that 10 weeks ago, whenever I started this transformation challenge, this is the fourth time I've actually signed up for this specific event. And the prior 3 times that I signed up for this, I failed to complete it. I failed to lose any weight, and I failed to send in my final pictures because, well, I looked exactly the same. So, but I just want to say that these past few weeks, it's been so awesome to finally like prove to myself that I have the strength to get back in shape and do this again. This isn't my first rodeo with losing weight. This is my first rodeo with gaining a ton of weight. I'm very experienced with getting fluffy, if you know what I'm saying. But I was in a very, very dark place for quite some time. I just felt terrible about myself, and I could not pull myself out of the hole. And finally, like, I am doing what I knew all along I could do, but it's just so much, like, I just feel like with dieting, losing weight, gaining muscle, working out, all of that stuff, it's so much trial and error. There's so many like starts and stops, failed attempts, starting again every day or every tomorrow is the start of my diet, blah, 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 blah. But when you get it, like, it's just the best feeling ever. And once you finally start seeing that progress, that ball just starts rolling. And it's just downhill, baby. Here we go. You know, you just keep doing it. And the more progress you see and the better you feel, the harder you go. And if I can get there, you can get there. And all I'm saying is, with the way that I've been feeling lately, man, I hope if there's something you want to do, I hope you give yourself the opportunity and the chance to put yourself first and to do it, because legit, real talk, you deserve it. We all deserve to be happy and to know what it's like to love ourselves. You just deserve to feel inner peace and happiness and not waking up every day wanting to not wake up. So you're important. That's what I want to say. And I'm hungry and emotional. I'm gonna finish this meal, go for a walk, hit legs, and then I will see y'all at dinner for dinner. Bye. Gonna have this energy drink, hit up a leg day. Good boy. Smell good boy. Let's go make some dinner. Push the stop button. All right, guys, so we got the last meal going down here that I am about to make. It is an eggplant and chicken pasta bake. So the pasta that I'm going to be using, it's protein pasta. What I got here are my cute little dishes. So what I do is I make 4 servings. I'll have one for tonight, and then one for tomorrow, and my sweet little baby Mama Kendra will also have one for tonight and one for tomorrow. I weigh out my pasta dry. I'm gonna do in each one of these. It's gonna be 1.5 servings. So there's 2 ounces in a serving. So I weigh it out dry after it's cooked. I weigh it again. I put about 2 ounces of eggplant. So this is already pre-cooked eggplant. I made it the other day. I like to make things and then use the ingredients throughout the week in my prep to make it a little bit less time consuming. Simple, you cut it up and season it however you'd like, and then I bake it in the oven on 400 degrees for about 25 minutes. Also, I put about 2 ounces of chicken in there. This chicken here is already, the fat is trimmed off, it has been rinsed and cleaned, and it has been thinned out and pounded down. So all I gotta do is season this chicken. What I like to do for chicken is we will go to the store, typically buy like a couple really big packs, clean, trim, cut in half, pound down, and then cook one whole pack. And then I will do the exact same, but I will portion each piece out and then throw it in the freezer so that whenever we're ready for it, I will thaw it out for the day, and then I will cook it so I don't have to go through that same process over and over. We're going to do a serving of fresh mozzarella cheese. We're gonna do 28 grams, that's 1 ounce per serving. There's 70 calories per serving of this cheese. This is a diet hack right here. What this is it is seedless strained tomatoes. There is 15 calories per 60 grams. So for a fourth a cup, that's 1 serving. There's typically 70 calories in a serving of just regular pasta sauce. I like to doctor this up, so I'll throw it on the stove. I'll put a little bit of sugar in it, some like Italian seasoning, parsley, onion and garlic, not salt, powder. Oh my God, I can't think. And salt and pepper. I top it with basil. Look at my cute little basil plant. I hope that I don't kill it. I asked Kendra to go on her way home from work the other day, because I made these a couple days ago, and to get me some basil, and Kroger didn't have basil. So being the absolute best girlfriend in the entire world, she still comes in clutch and she just brings me an entire plant since they didn't have the prepackaged one. So like, that's it's awesome. It brings me so much joy. I don't know why, because it's an entire plant and I just love her and she just goes above and beyond all the time. So please stay alive. So what I do for my sauce, since I've made this before, I know that one of these will cover all 4 of these. So I divide this by 4. No waste household. You get every last drop. So I take that number, 693, and since I'm terrible at math, I say, Alexa, what's 693 divided by 4?
693 divided by 4 is 173.25.
And I put 173 grams of sauce on each one of these. I finished cooking my pasta. Now I'm going to re-weigh my pasta out cooked. I cooked 10 ounces of pasta, and I'm gonna put 2.5 ounces in each one. So that comes out to 20.8. So 5.2 ounces of pasta is going to go in each one of these things. And that is the equivalent of 1.5 servings that's cooked. So I have everything here. Everything's already pre-weighed out so that I know that when I split each of these by the numbers that I have on my cheat sheet here, I'm gonna split them into 4s, and I know the exact amount that's going into it and the exact amount of calories that I'm gonna get out of it. I'm going to start with my pasta. What I like to do, makes it the absolute easiest for me. I got the bowl, the weight comes up. You wanna zero that out. Now I'm gonna add my pasta. And then I'm going to zero that out. And I wanna put 5.2 ounces in each one of these ramekins. So, as I start taking out, the scale is telling me how much I've taken out. Once I hit 5.2, which I've hit now, I go back to zeroing my scale out and I start over. So for my eggplant, I'm doing this in grams. For each one of these, we're going for 63 grams. I'll weigh my chicken out, 2 ounces per thing. And then before you do your cheese, you want to take your strong hand and you want to start mixing it around so you get a little bit in every bite. For the sauce, I zeroed it out and I'm going for 167 grams of sauce for each one of these dishes. Lastly, I'm gonna pick up the friggin' cheese We're gonna put the plate down. We're gonna go to ounces. We're gonna zero ourselves out. And then we're gonna put the cheese back. Zero it out again. So it's 1 ounce per thing. No, I don't got nothing. It's cheese. I understand cheese is great, but cats are lactose intolerant. You cannot have the cheese. I feel like some people have this phobia where it's just like you can't have carbs and lose weight. You can't eat pasta and lose weight, and absolutely can. You just have to count. And I'm not doing like a bodybuilding show or like manipulating how my body is supposed to look. I'm just trying to lose weight and gain muscle. Like I'm not in any like strict show or have anything like that coming up. So I'm not speaking for that. I'm just strictly talking about losing weight. I've lost 28 pounds. I've ate pasta the entire time that I've been on this cut. Then I like to garnish with a little bit of parsley. And then I put them in the oven. So I put them under the broiler on high. And honestly, I just watch them so that they don't burn, because you got to be careful because the noodles will start to get like a little bit crispy, which can be nice, but you don't want it to be too crispy. Probably take about like maybe like 5 minutes, but like I said, just watch them. And then we're gonna top them with some fresh basil, and I will show you the final product. All right, so we got our final products. We're gonna top it with basil and take a little taste. And to give you clarification, I used the timer, took 7 minutes for the cheese to melt. I typically try to only have 1 diet soda per day, but with cutting, I've been drinking quite a few diet pops throughout the day just to get me by. So cheers to eating food that makes you feel good. This is my jaw. And we'll take a bite for the camera. Bone, apple, suck my teeth. That is so good. That's so good. 479 calories in this dish here, guys. I'm going to end the video here. I do just want to end this with saying, if there is something that you want to do, I hope that you dig deep and find the power to do so. I hope you do the things that make you feel good, and I hope you talk about the things that make you feel good, that you're succeeding in. There's nothing better, in my opinion, than seeing the life in someone's eyes and the joy when they talk about something that makes them feel good, or something that they're doing that is making them a better person. And if you have people in your life that don't like or bag on you for talking about things that make you feel good, fuck them. Because that sounds like a miserable person. So, ending it here, guys. Please like and subscribe to the video. I hope that it was helpful in some way, inspirational maybe in some way. We are 28 pounds down. We are on week 11. Next week is the final week of the 90-day transformation challenge. And I will see you guys next week to show you what I'm eating. I had 1,300. I almost said 1,000. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.